honey. I'm home.
What have you done this time? Please say you went to see the Queen to apologise for stealing the crown jewels.
Ah, well, they were useful to bribe Torchwood not to act on their temptation to stop the assassination of President Kennedy. As we know, time can't be rewritten. Let's just say I've borrowed an item of great intelligence.
Doctor, we've been through this.
Yes, I know, but this time it's different. It's been calling us.
What do you mean?
This has been manipulating and redirecting the coordinates of the TARDIS to lead us straight to it.
Well, what is it?
Honestly? Absolutely no idea.
It's a key.
A key? A key to what? Urn of literature?
It's just something that caught my eye.
Romana, is everything alright?
Why wouldn't it be? What are we headed?
Well, think about it. They've got a key. We just gotta find the lock.
How's the search?
Not good. Seems the key doesn't fit any locks that humans build. What's that you're reading?
Oh, it's nothing. Just look at them, Doctor. Humans. So free and full of life. Everything is beautiful for them because they're doomed. They live a shorter life and yet enjoy every minute of it. In the end, I envy them.
Look, Romana, I know I promised you a normal life, but...
No, I understand. You're the Doctor and the universe depends on it. Nothing could ever change that.
Well, maybe some things could. Listen, I need to go and check something. I'll be right back, okay?
Go for it.
Don't move. Let me see your hands. Put the Sonic down. Now!
What's going on?
Just do it!
Wake up, Doctor.
At last, a man of time and space. You're Dorothy. Welcome to the new world.
From the looks of this place, I think I prefer my own world, thanks. Who are you?
Agent West. Member of Iris.
Iris?
Of course you've never heard of us. For many years now, our organisation has been travelling to all galaxies and planets that you have visited to erase each of their memories of you. As the years passed, each and every member has been brutally murdered. Only I survived. So I recruited a few other members to carry on my mission. And I won't stop until you're fully erased from reality itself.
Why? I don't understand.
It's not even that hard to understand. All the heroic things you've done, especially the ones on this planet, are no longer a part of history. Iris has decided that it's much safer for other planets to remain ignorant of life forms outside their sector, let alone an alternate universe. Your involvement with these different sectors dangers them even more than it ever has done before.
And if it wasn't for me, most of them wouldn't exist.
It's all a part of nature.
War isn't what I'd call a part of nature.
We'll see. So how far are you planning to get with this screwdriver? You know this kind of technology is outdated.
Then you're more ignorant than you look. What do you specialise in to erase people's memories? Drugs?
Illusions. Sometimes we can make the victim see what they fear most. But that is depending on the extent of their intelligence. Right now, you're in a world that doesn't even remember you. Right now, everyone you've met, everyone that you saved, don't know you exist.
And how do you manage to construct these illusions? This world is obviously part of the parallel universe that links into the one that I'm from. That's how you hauled me in, isn't it? You pull whatever's necessary from the other side and erase all I am in this world and the next.
Very clever, Doctor. I've always known that you're brilliant. We have many ones. But we had one saved, especially for you. The ticket to access it lies conveniently in your pocket.
The key.
The only thing that unlocks Iris's final weapon. The weapon that eliminates one's identity in both worlds.
Weapon?
It's time to meet an old friend, Doc.
Romana? What's going on?
Get moving.
How is it?
It's ready. You can go see it now, West.
Romana?
Don't you get it, Doctor? You're in a world you never existed. You've never met her. Her fate belongs with us.
Romana?
Right now, Agent. I'll leave it in your capable hands. Get the key from him, and then make sure he's ready for whatever happens next.
Romana, please, just put down the gun.
Sit back down.
Romana, how can you not remember me?
The blood of all the other agents are on your hands. Ever since I've heard of you, I wanted to kill you.
Who's been killing them?
That's none of your business.
You don't know either, do you?
You see, that doesn't matter. West and I have successfully revived the mission and will bring you to an end, Doctor.
Too soon.
Where's the TARDIS?
You haven't got the nerve.
I know you took it from me. Tell me where you hid it. I can go and get it. Undo all of this. None of this was meant to happen. You can go back to being the way that you were.
Don't you see? You never had the TARDIS in the first place.
Do you know where it is?
Tell me, what good would it do if I told you? The rest of Iris is dead.
You weren't even an original member of Iris. West recruited you. Did he tell you how he survived?
Doctor! Doctor, can you hear me? It's me, isn't it? The voice you hear.
Yes. You from the other universe.
I don't understand.
A world where I never existed. A world where all my fears are allowed to roam free. Iris's final weapon of eliminating one's identity. Romana, you have to let me go.
What makes you think that I will?
This isn't about you and me anymore. This is about saving a universe in which we both treasure.
Spare me the trouble.
In all the time I have known you, you in the other universe, you've dreamt of a life, a normal life in which...
You know nothing about me.
I know everything about you, and I also know that even though you wish to have a normal life, you understand that living one would endanger the safety of all those out there that rely on us, the last of the Time Lords. I understand that you must be afraid, Romana, but you're going to have to abort your mission and just let me go.
I can't. I have to stay true to West. If I abort my mission, I'll have no purpose.
Maybe not here, but I come from a world in which you do.
West has trusted me to see this through.
And you devote yourself to a company which has been long abolished and you don't even know how. Romana, tell me, how did you meet West?
Before I worked for him, I lingered on planets that would grant me shelter and safety after the Time War. I had to keep traveling as they were blinking out one by one. But no matter where I went, they were either going to or already were shrinking into the darkness. I have heard rumors of a man that traveled to distant planets and galaxies, but his travels in his parallel universe, which he belonged to, were the cause of their destruction. Although it was only in the parallel universe, the fate of all these planets began to reach further into the midst than expected. As I grew up to understand, West found me and took me in, a long time ago after the members of Iris were murdered. He told his plans were to completely erase this traveler's identity once and for all, to save the universe.
But he didn't tell you who murdered them.
He told me that the person who killed them was a cold and empty being that became possessed by their use of illusion and used it against them. He didn't say anything more after that. I know you're trying to help me, Doctor, but I can't let you escape. This mission is everything I have to hold on to now. The life you claim we had is over now. I must accomplish this mission for the good of the universe.
Then I'm afraid I have no choice. Known you of all people would be part of this.
So you've escaped.
But you knew that I would.
I never underestimated you. Even here, Romana has her weaknesses.
So this is Iris's final weapon. The elimination of one's identity. My TARDIS. Although, something tells me the interior is somewhat different in this universe.
It's easy to summon.
How?
You mean you don't know?
Of course, the key. You personally summoned the TARDIS from the other side to contain your final weapon. You've been planning this for a long time.
Doctor!
That's impossible!
Romana, what are you doing here?
Getting you out. Couldn't you hear me calling?
West, don't do this.
I must complete my mission. Nothing will stand in my way. Get back! I said get back!
Tell me, West, how did you bring us here? This isn't actually a living world, is it? It's a fake.
This is all a dream world that you've constructed from your own mind. The Romana I fought back there wasn't even real, but this one is. I'm begging you. Please don't do this.
Didn't I say we specialised in illusion?
The former members of Iris were murdered by someone who became infatuated with their use of illusion. He wanted the power all to himself.
A cold, empty being. It became possessed.
The man with an uncompleted mission. He was driven mad by it, and he didn't even realise that he murdered his own friends until it was too late. Only then, when he found out, he just believed it was someone else. But it was you. You killed Iris, West. Then, in an untimely event, you killed yourself after.
I couldn't. I wouldn't.
But even in death, your will and determination kept the memory of you somewhat alive in this dream world you created. You used the key to summon me into this dream with the TARDIS. You made me believe that Romana was recruited as a member of Iris and that she was part of your haunting mission.
I waited so long.
You spent so many years waiting to coincide with me that you actually believe this place to be real. The real Romana found her way in here too, but only because she holds an aspect of my identity, her memory of me.
What is it?
This light. Step through there and every trace of you, your entire existence is just gone. You weren't wrong when you said it eliminates one's identity.
You expected anything else?
It wasn't your fault, West.
It is. I murdered my friends. I murdered my company. And in the end I was so horrified at what I'd done. I murdered myself. Only to find that I was never truly gone.
It's not too late to put things right.
Damn.
Doctor?
I can't get rid of it. If it doesn't grip onto anything, it'll pull us all inside.
What do we do?
Sorry. When I go in, lock the TARDIS doors. At least this way you can have the life you've always wanted.
No. No, I won't let you do this.
You have to. And hey, it's not as if it will affect you. It'll be like I never existed.
I don't even need a normal life right now, Doctor. Just need you.
Don't be silly, Romana. You'll do just fine on your own.
No! If anyone is to go, it'll be me.
West.
I'm already gone. Like you said, Doctor. I'm only a memory preserved in a dream.
I thought you'd want me to go. For the sake of the universe and everything.
If you're willing to sacrifice yourself for the sake of the universe, then maybe the universe does need you after all.
West.
Please, let me do something right. When I step inside, there will be no reason to lock that door. I created this world, and it will fade away as soon as I do. You'll wake up exactly why I summoned you, and no time will have passed. It'll all be just a dream in the end. Oh, and by the way, get a new screwdriver. That one really is outdated.
How's the search?
A complete waste of time.
What happened?
Let's just say, well, I learnt my lesson from stealing. Are you busy at the moment, Romana?
Do I look even remotely busy?
me take you out somewhere. My treat.
I'm sorry?
You heard. Come away with me, Romana. We have anywhere and everywhere in the universe to go. Just take your pick. Granted, I can't give you the life you want, but hey, I can sure as hell take you on a normal date if I want to.
Sounds like a great idea, Doctor.